ma'am.
Why do I have to say where I'm going when I'm just walking in a free country singing a song?
You were being detained.
I have no freedom to walk in this land.
Do you have an idea?
Welcome to Cops and Consequences, where we dissect pivotal moments in law enforcement interactions that raise critical questions about justice and accountability. Today, we delve into a case that shook the community of Loveland, Colorado, a story of a police officer whose actions led to his dismissal and a lawsuit. On May 20th, 2023, Officer Nick Hobbs responded to a 911 call reporting a woman wandering near North Garfield Avenue and East 29th Street. The woman, 59-year-old Angelia Hall, was described as incoherent and walking in traffic. However, what unfolded next was a series of questionable decisions that would have severe repercussions. Stay with us as we unravel this case. Don't forget to subscribe to Cops and Consequences for more in-depth analyses.
Nothing, just walking along, singing a song all day long.
Can you just hang out and talk with me, please?
I'm just singing a song all day long.
Okay, are you walking in any traffic, though? Ma'am?
I'm just singing a song all day long.
Try 263, she's walking away from
Is
me.
there no freedom?
There is, but
I can't walk along and sing a song. See, I have the full volume.
Perfect.
So
well,
I
we get out
can't
of the
walk
roadway,
along.
Though? Not on the road. You know what I mean? So I'm getting told that you're like out in the roadway.
Oh, okay.
Can you stop with me and just talk with me just for a second?
There's no sidewalks.
I know. I get
where
that.
do a sidewalk go? Where can I be? Where I can see the full volume,
right?
Don't you see? So where are the sidewalks? Where am I supposed to be? Where is the mark of the deceived?
You just don't want to walk in the traffic
where
and get hit by a car.
Well, then where should I be?
Well, where do you live?
There's nowhere for me to be. You don't have no design, no degree.
Well, let's stay out of the roadway, right? You don't want to get hit.
The roadway, okay.
There is, ma'am. What's going on? Where do you live?
Ma'am? If you gave me a sidewalk, I guess I'd have
Could you just sit down for me and talk with me, please? Ma'am? Ma'am, do you have an ID?
I'm just walking, singing a song, dude.
I got you, but you're walking in the roadway.
Well, okay, but there's no sidewalk, is there?
But if you're walking on 287,
there's no sidewalk, is there? I was crossing the road.
Can I give you a ride somewhere?
No, thank you.
When Officer Hobbs arrived, Miss Hall was not walking in traffic as reported. Instead, she was coherent and calmly explained her situation, stating there was no sidewalk available. Despite this, Officer Hobbs insisted on detaining her. This raises a critical question. Did he have reasonable suspicion to detain her? Under the Fourth Amendment, an officer must have reasonable suspicion of criminal activity to detain a citizen. In this case, Miss Hall's actions did not meet this threshold, yet Officer Hobbs persisted.
Are you from Loveland?
Maybe. I'm from all lands. You see, the land, the air, the sea, from Oceania to Oceania. I divide this disease.
Okay.
Of the fucking neon green and the greed of the fucking obscene, of the fucking glitter of the Hobbs.
That's me.
No, I know.
I got you. Well, I'm here to help you out. What can I do for you?
It doesn't mean they own us, even though they name and label. It's okay. They don't.
What can I do for you, man? What can I call you? What's your name?
Angelia.
Am I saying that right? Officer Hobbs. My first name's Nick. Yeah. Nicholas, yeah. But I go by either one, right? People call me both, so. What can I do to help you out?
Hey, I'm just going to go my way. I'm just going to take a breath.
Sure.
I got
Can I give you a ride somewhere?
Of the Fifth Element.
Do you think I can give you a ride somewhere?
Well, I don't think so, unless you have a cigarette.
I don't have any cigarettes.
So
I don't smoke,
I don't think you can help me, and that's a very good deal.
Sorry,
I'm working on that way.
Trying to quit? Are you trying to quit smoking? Yeah. Fair enough.
I had a year in.
Okay, I got you.
It's better than a lot of other things.
True. My dad smoked for a long time, so I don't think it's that big of a deal.
My mom just died, so.
I'm sorry to hear that.
COPD.
That's
last night. To what degree? The degree of what we see doesn't matter. It's nothing but a morph reality. I've been singing.
I got you. You're singing. That's cool.
For a very long time.
Well, where are you headed to?
And nobody even hears it. So I could just stay sublime in the Nazca lines.
Okay.
He sees sublime. I don't go sublime. Ever.
Well, where are you going?
I stay above line, not sublime. I don't go with the gnomes. I don't know their home. I only know north, where the throne is, where the aurora borealis is, where heaven meets earth, where we exist, where we're magnetically pulled, not according to the ones that I call old. Okay, so have a nice day. Thank you.
Can I help you with anything?
No, I'm just...
Where are you going to head to, just so I know you're safe?
Safe?
Yeah, I want you to be safe.
I'm going to be safe in this place, really? Really? I'm going to be safe for the better good of who? Who's in the who? Safe
I just
from
want
what?
you to, like, physically,
What would
right?
I be safe from?
Just...
Is there somebody after me?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't even know you.
Well, why would I be safe?
You're just, if you're out here, you don't have a jacket, it's going to get cold eventually.
No, I'm fine.
You know what I mean? Stuff like that.
5 degrees. I stayed winter out here.
Where are you?
Snow at times.
Where
In between hotels and friends and fucking, you know, just
Well, where can I get you to?
So this weather is great, so
It is.
what do I have to fear?
Well, I just don't want you to get hit by a car.
Oh, a car?
Yeah.
I have to fear a car?
Well, I mean, if you're walking in the roadway, yeah.
Really? I would?
Don't you agree, or no?
Well, they've never bothered me, no. I don't agree. I've never agreed to that degree of the fifth.
Well, where are you walking to?
The 5G, because I'm of the fifth element, you see.
Okay.
I'm not of that degree. I don't listen to that.
The interaction continued as Officer Hobbs repeatedly questioned Miss Hall, even after she stated she didn't need help and attempted to walk away. This brings us to the legality of the detention. The Fourth Amendment protects citizens from unreasonable seizures, and Officer Hobbs' actions appear to violate this principle. Without clear evidence of criminal activity, his insistence on detaining Miss Hall and demanding her ID was legally questionable.
Well, do you have any kind of, like, identification on you? Just like
I already told you my
Just your
name.
first name, yeah.
That is my identification.
What's your last name?
Aurora borealis. Hey, this is the detection of the day of the sway of the pendulum.
What's your last name?
You don't go north today. You keep eating on the sinew that way.
Ma'am.
Wondering.
Where are you headed to?
I am walking on my free land country.
You are, and I'm not saying you're
Sorry,
wrong.
they don't have sidewalks in the place that I do.
Well, they do.
Sorry,
they do along
I
the
don't
highway.
go by the sublines of the youth.
Okay. All right. Well.
Full volume.
Okay.
Full volume. Clear.
273-263.
Put an X.
Do you need an ambulance or anything?
I don't please.
Copy.
The
I'm in
white
the parking lot
flag.
of Thrift now.
I'm not
but she's not willing to cooperate with me. Okay, you'll see me over here.
Thank you. Put the lines here.
Ma'am.
This is my land.
I'm trying to help you out. Where are you going, sir? Ma'am.
I don't
let me help you.
Your way. I'm just walking.
I know you're just walking.
Is there some problem with that?
Well,
I can't walk and sing.
Where are you going to?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
Why do I have to say where I'm going when I'm just walking in a free country singing a song full volume?
I got you.
Why can't I do that? Is there no freedom today? Have I been sold out to China this way? Our oil reserves sold out to China, have you heard? You better call in the PSYOPs, you spy.
What is that?
Fucking if I'm not walking freedom this
you
day,
can,
just
but you're
walking along.
You're walking in front of cars, and I don't want that to happen.
As the situation escalated, Officer Hobbs called for backup. Officer Russell Moranto arrived and immediately took an aggressive stance, physically restraining Miss Hall without justification. This unnecessary escalation led to a confrontation, with Miss Hall resisting the unwarranted restraint. The officer's actions here highlight a troubling pattern of overreach and misuse of authority.
Problem, dude. You come to me face and face. I'm just walking.
I got you, you're walking.
Multiple callers that you were blocking traffic.
Multiple callers.
So I need you to stop.
Blocking traffic. Don't touch me, dude.
You're being detained.
Don't touch me,
Do you have
dude.
an ID on you?
Don't touch.
Okay.
Don't
Then I
touch
won't
me.
again. Will you cooperate with me?
Don't touch
Do
me.
you have an ID on you?
Don't touch me.
Are you going to identify
Don't
yourself?
touch me.
She
I'm
only-
just walking,
you're
singing a
lawfully
She
song.
only told me her first.
Don't touch me.
Don't fight me.
I'm just fucking
fight.
walking along.
You are being detained.
I have no freedom to walk
Do
in
you have
this
an ID? Do
land.
you have an ID on you? Do you have an ID on you?
I'm just walking.
Okay.
What have I done wrong?
Obstructed
Let go of
traffic
me.
multiple times.
No, I'm not. I'm walking
You're
through.
now, but it took us a minute to get
I'm fucking walking
Multiple people
through.
calling. Are you willing to work with me?
Oh, well, I'm walking through. Get your hands off of
And
me.
at this point, you're being detained.
Get off of me. For
Place your
what
hands behind
reason?
your back.
You fucking disease. Seeds. You. No
She said we can have
freedom
one
left.
this time.
Madicanian pieces of shit.
Is there any way to detach your backpack here? Is there any way to take your backpack off?
Happy day. No
Say what?
You're good, man.
matter
Yeah, you're good, you're good.
when. You.
These are just music notes. Okay. If you're going to destroy him, that's on you. Can you come over here and grab her arm so we can get her backpack off?
Yeah. What are you trying to do? Just trying to get her bag off?
Yeah, let's get her bag off.
Can't even
Just gotta have
walk
your bag off,
across
right?
the street. Can't even walk and sing along a day. And pieces of no Madicanian. Can't even walk in freedom like this is it. I'm just walking, didn't even do a
How much have you had to drink
fucking
today?
thing. Pieces of shit, drip, drip, drip. Fuck, this is it, you guys. Just walk and they bring out their disguise. How do you like it? Have a nice day. They gave our oil reserves away to China, don't you know? And have a nice day.
It's
They
like
owe
on the other side of
they
the
own
street.
the
Holy cow.
AMC
Okay.
theaters and
right.
land in Montana.
Despite the lack of clear justification, Miss Hall was handcuffed and placed in the patrol car. Officer Hobbs then spoke to witnesses who had made the initial 911 call. This raises another red flag. Why was Miss Hall detained before gathering all the facts? The decision to detain her without sufficient cause further underscores the problematic nature of this encounter.
Send you the video of her in the middle of the street at all for evidence?
If you can, yeah. Let me give you my card and I have my info on there. You can just send it to my email.
like straight
They'd probably come from both of us because they were two separate occasions.
Okay. I mean, it's the same
Yeah.
thing.
You just send it to that email in there, please. I appreciate that,
Yeah,
guys.
I
Thanks.
figure it's one of those
We're just
situations.
gonna-
I didn't want her to get hit.
Yeah, we're just gonna try to get her help. So
That's all we
she's
wanted.
not in the right mind of something either. She's super intoxicated or something.
I
So
figured they'll be fair enough to know that and stuff like that.
yeah, I was just waiting for another officer to get here.
That's
So
what we. I was like, I'm hanging by your car because I was like, no one's gonna see your car.
yeah,
No,
I try
I
to
know you didn't
de-escalate
like
stuff
that
until I
part.
get someone else here.
Yep. All right, man. I appreciate
Thanks, guys. Yeah, I just sent it to that email, and if we do have anything on her, that'd help out. So
it. Okay.
probably just end up putting her on a hold and let her
clear through.
detox
She's good.
off. Yeah.
That's all we wanted.
We just didn't want
And it
her
was
to
funny
get
because we saw you cross the road and I was like, she's like, are you chasing him? I was like, I have to show him where she is.
Yeah, I was looking for her. You just, thanks, guys. I
Yep.
appreciate it.
Have a safe ride.
Too. Thank you. You think an EC?
What's that?
You think an EC?
I think so. Let's hurry.
Yeah, let's do it. Huh?
We'll leave this just for a sec, but let's push it.
Yeah. You ready?
Yeah.
You got it? Or you need help?
Yeah, is your car unlocked?
It
is? Driver's side passenger side.
Just walking in
Let's
this
do
land,
that
you
side.
know,
Hey, we're gonna go
If
ahead
I'm
and
gonna
move
trans,
forward.
let's do that side.
the way it is.
All right, thank you. I appreciate it.
Walking this land. They detain you. You're just walking along, speaking the truth.
Go ahead and step
This
inside the car.
is why the sound of silence is true.
Go ahead and
If you
go ahead and sit
speak
in
the truth, they'll detain
and sit
you.
in the car.
There's a flu. The disease.
Have a seat, please.
There we go. Thank you. I appreciate it.
I was doing nothing wrong.
Yeah, so the RP is gonna send me the video through my email if you need it. So
Perfect. Thank you. I would appreciate that. I'm just gonna find an ID.
here you go.
Thank you. I'm trying to find any other kind of ID.
That's what I was kind of thinking too, and I was just waiting for you to get here before I started grabbing.
Oh yeah, I get it. I
Okay.
totally get it.
Just so you kind of knew what I was doing.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
told the same people that because I was just trying to calm her down until someone got here.
Yeah, no, I very much understand.
I don't like going hands-on with people until I at least know someone's involved. But I was thinking EC2 hold because she was legit standing in traffic. She's obviously, I think, intoxicated.
Oh, I can smell it.
Yeah,
She's
so-
slurring her words. She's having trouble walking.
Yeah. I don't know if usually MH doesn't help with ECs, do they?
No, not okay.
The officers decided to transport Miss Hall to the hospital for evaluation. It's important to note that she was not under arrest but merely detained. This decision, while seemingly well-intentioned, was marred by the officers' earlier actions, which had already escalated the situation unnecessarily.
You fucking little whore.
Fuck
Fuck you. Oh, a seatbelt, really?
seatbelt.
Oh, there you go. What are you charging me with? What are you charging me with?
We're not.
What are you charging me with?
Ma'am, I'm
I don't want to
explaining
go to
it
the
you. Look at me.
hospital. I have a right.
Look at me.
What are you
I'm
charging
explaining
me
it to
with?
you.
Then I want to be let go. What are
I'm
you
going
charging me with?
Once you stop yelling at me, I'll explain it to you.
What are you charging me?
You're not being charged with anything. You're getting.
I can be as I want to
You're
be,
getting-
not according to your.
If you're not gonna let me talk, then I can't explain it to you. Okay?
You know.
Okay.
You NASCAR
All right.
one piece of that shit. Your Brady's River dried up last year, you know. Yeah. Cow. Followers.
And somewhat physically. She's not gonna listen to me, so I'm just gonna go.
Fucking handcuffs
You
on.
definitely coming, right?
Yeah, oh yes.
Okay.
Shit.
All right. Let's do it.
My car's just waiting over there.
Okay, I'll meet you there.
You see that? I want the video brought down now.
Usually it's all on
I
video.
was walking and he started pushing me. I want the video of him pushing me when I was just walking. I want the video. Can you get the video of him pushing me when I'm just walking gently? Because he can't handle the truth.
At the hospital, the situation took a dark turn. Officer Moranto snatched papers from Miss Hall's hands, prompting her to spit at him. While her reaction was inappropriate, Officer Moranto's response was far worse. He punched Miss Hall in the face while she was handcuffed, a blatant and excessive use of force. This act was not only unprofessional, but also unlawful as it violated use of force guidelines.
Walk down the street. Hey, give it back to me, you.
It has to go with your property.
Hey, I can have it.
Angela, yeah.
Why can't I have a piece of
Because they have
paper?
policies here. You
Then
can't.
take my pants off too. Take my shirt off. Give me my piece of paper.
Angelia.
Why can't I have it?
Hey,
Piece of sh- Why can't I
Angelia.
have the paper, you piece of sh-
Angelia.
You enjoy the fifth element.
Hey.
You wouldn't even know, you
Angelia.
fucking swine piece of
If you
shit.
continue to
So I'll
behave
tell you
this
what
way,
brings me in here today.
do
I
not
was
spit
walking
and do
down
not
the
get,
street.
I will not tolerate
these-
that.
Come up.
You can calm. I will
Put
not sit here.
handcuffs on me as you see. They took a piece of paper right out of my head. You too. Can't even fuck a piece of paper right out of my head. Just instigating me. Authority. Don't even
Trying to kick me. I don't-
Really? You can handcuff me, you asswipe. Give me my paper back.
I'm not.
Yeah, see how he instigates? Fucking
Can you
win
speak to
you.
me then if you don't like him? Don't spit. Oh. Hey.
See what he does?
Back off.
See what he does?
Back off.
Me. Touch me. I want video of that. I want video of that.
Just sit down.
I want video of that. I want video of that. I want video of that. He punched me in the face.
Damn, sit down.
I want video of that. I
will handle
My
it.
hands are handcuffed.
Shirley,
He punched me in the face. He fucking punched me in the face. Did you see that? I have my handcuffs. I can't even fight back against that rust. I'm gonna f him. I'm taking him down. I have my hands cuffed. I can't even fight back. He punched me in the face. I can't even fight back. I can't even fight back. I can't even save my life. He come after me. I can't even save my life. He punched me in the face and my hands are tied. He's fighting me. He's punching me in the face.
He's out of the room.
He's punching me in the face. Do you see my black eye? He punched me in my face. I don't even have any hands to fight back.
Ma'am,
He's
I
punching
understand.
me
He's not in the room anymore.
Do you see that?
Sit down, please.
He's punching me in the face.
Sit down,
I don't
okay?
even have my fans
Ma'am.
free to fight back.
Sit down.
Is this liberty?
Hey, it's okay.
Is this
He's
what
not
you
in
call
here
fucking
anymore.
justice? How
Okay.
can he just sucker punch me? I can't even fight back.
I understand.
You
Angelia, I need you to...
He just punched me right in the face. And I don't even have free hands to fight back.
I understand.
Fucking way.
Look at
This is the way of your
Yes.
fucking just punch me and my hands are tied. I can't even fight for my life.
Will you spit on him? I got you. Okay. Alright.
Fuck.
Okay. We're calm down. Look at me. I'm going to help you out. I just need you to work with me, okay? Thank you. What do you guys...
The use of force in this case was excessive and unjustified. According to Professor Wayne Fisher, a criminal justice expert, force must be reasonable given the circumstances. Officer Maranto's actions failed this test, especially since Ms. Hall was already restrained. This incident highlights the need for stricter adherence to use of force protocols.
I just got punched. I want to do a report. I have my hand tied and somebody just punched me in the face. A police officer just punched me and I can't fight back for my life. I can't fight back for my life and I'm in handcuffs and I'm being punched in the face by an officer. I am a woman in handcuffs.
Yeah.
I can't fight back. I get punched by an officer of the law of what's right. I want to file a report. Bring in a police officer.
A supervisor arrived at the hospital and took statements from Officer Hobbs, who recounted the events accurately. This marked the beginning of an internal investigation into the officer's conduct, signaling that the department was taking the matter seriously.
Okay.
Tell me what happened.
From the beginning,
Just
so...
what you witnessed from, like, when you got here. I already
You know why she's here and all that.
I'm assuming that she was...
She was in traffic. We got a ton of callers about it. She's blocking cars off of 287 in like Orchards area. So I locate her. She's walking around with her papers and they're like song lyrics, and she's just rambling off. I could smell high odor of alcohol on her. I was just talking to her for a while until I got a back right, because at that point we intoxicated. She's dangerous to traffic. She's standing in the roadways on a busy intersection. So, Maranto gets there. He places her in protective custody, and we gather her things, transport her. She's just rambling a whole bunch, cussing, being very verbal and cooperative. We get her here, bring her back in the room. Super uncooperative, starting to like kind of get up and out of the chair and kind of kick around. The nurse staff was trying to talk to her, and she ultimately just spit in the direction of the nurse staff and it hit the floor. Still verbally uncooperative, trying to get info out of her. Staff was like, you know what, I'm not dealing with her. We're leaving the room. She's very uncooperative at this point. So she's yelling at Maranto's standing in front of her. She spits at Maranto on him, and then Maranto just kind of takes his right hand and hit, like across her face. And that's when I took Maranto, grabbed her, and I took and pulled Moranto off her and told him to get out of the room.
Good. So she spits at Moranto. She hit him?
Yeah, right in the chest. And then he just kind of, he told me ultimately he was just trying to get her face away, but he kind of like hit her across the face. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
With his right hand?
Yeah, it was his right hand. And then at that point I was like, hey, you need to kind of holding them apart because he was grabbing her. And I was like, hey, get out of the room. And that's when I called another officer and yourself over the radio.
Okay. What charges are we looking at for her?
I have no idea. I don't know. I've just been dealing with her the whole time, so I don't know what's going on with that.
Okay.
Yeah.
When questioned by the supervisor, Officer Hobbs acknowledged that Officer Moranto's actions were excessive. This admission was crucial as it demonstrated accountability within the department and set the stage for further disciplinary action.
This nurse,
From your observation, do you believe what he did was excessive or considered excessive?
I mean, she just spit on him, right? And that probably made him a little mad. I mean, who wouldn't, right? And then I think he was ultimately just trying to get her face like to the side, but I mean, I think it was a little hard, yes.
Okay.
But I do believe he was acting in a way of trying to not let her spit on him anymore, like trying to push her face away from him. But I just took that as like, hey, that's a little too excessive. That's why I stepped in, ultimately.
Officer Moranto was immediately placed on administrative leave, and Miss Hall was charged with third-degree assault, a Class 1 misdemeanor. However, the Loveland Police Chief, Tim Doran, later released a statement apologizing for Officer Moranto's actions, emphasizing that such conduct would not be tolerated. A few days later, Officer Moranto was fired, and the case was referred to the Larimer County District Attorney's Office.
First and foremost, I want to apologize to the community for the actions of our former officer not upholding the standard of our policing profession.
On June 15, 2023, Officer Moranto was arraigned on a charge of third-degree assault. As of this writing, we have not received any further updates on the case. This incident is a stark reminder of the importance of accountability in law enforcement. Thank you for joining us on Cops and Consequences, where we strive to shed light on critical issues at the intersection of law enforcement and justice. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Together, we can foster a better understanding of these complex issues.